This is Trevor Bates, PDS Equipment. Today I'm going to come at you guys and show you how to do texture builds. We're going to be doing this using grayscale images and lining up our color files. This can be done for hat patches, for Braille, or a lot of different other applications. So let's jump into Adobe and Photoshop and show you how I break these files down. And then we'll come back in here to Raster Link and I'm going to show you how to build them correctly there. So in Adobe, the key is making sure we have all of our files laid out correctly on different layers. So here's my cut file. This is what you're going to send your laser. Here's my build file. This is what I'm going to build with in Raster Link. And my color file is right here. So I saved this as cut, build, and color. Make sure when you save your build file, you turn off your registration marks here, just so we don't build those. So those three files are the way we're saving it. Let me show you in Photoshop how I'm going about getting this grayscale and how I can manipulate it a lot better in Photoshop. So here we can go, this must be converted to a grayscale in order to get the highs and lows that I'm looking for. So we're gonna go Image, Mode, Grayscale. So everything that's black is going to build here. So go Windows, Adjustments, and I'm going to invert this because I do not want this to be on right now. So I'm going to have a lot of contrast. So when I go to Adjustments here, let's go to Brightness and Contrast, and let's pull this brightness down and really increase this contrast. So what that's doing is, as I zoom in, it's going to really get the darks really dark and the lights light. So that's going to allow us to build a little bit of this background here, but also raise this up higher. I still want this outer edge to really build high. So we'll go to Adjustments and maybe come to Exposure. And I really like this gamma correction. So you can see as I slide this, it's going to increase or decrease. But when I get to something about like that right there, it's going to still build this, but it's going to build the outside as well. So the key is lots of darks and light grays. So then we'll save that and then go into Adobe and line all those layers up properly. So let's jump into Raster Link now that I've saved that file. You can see there's my build file and I've got my color file here as well. So the first thing you do in Raster Link is go monocolor right here. So Properties tab, right here by setup, you're going to go monocolor and convert everything from black to black. Okay. So once I do that, I then am going to come down to duplications and duplicate this 4 times. So when I duplicate this 4 times, this is what it's going to look like. So I'm also going to build now with the other colors. So I'm going to click Setup, and I'm going to go everything from black to yellow. Next, I will go from here and go Setup to magenta. Next, we'll select this one and go Setup, cyan. And last but not least, we'll go here, Setup, and we're going to select both whites. So what that's going to do is use both channels of white out of that printhead. So now I'll have a CMYK build. We can grab all these now, and we're going to start at the top, hold Shift. We're going to come to the Composition tab and layer these from the bottom up. This should look familiar. So I'm going to move that black one down, slide the white one up. So what this is going to do is build cyan, magenta, yellow, black, white, and then put my color file right on top. So this is going to use 100% of all of these colors to really maximize the build. In order to make that happen now, we'll go to the Quality tab, go to Print Quality, and notice all of these are building in one pass in this output order. Okay, so everything's building here. So I'm going to do 9 overprints. I only have to select one, and it's going to do that for all of these. but it's not going to do it for the color. We don't want to do 9 overprints on this color. It's going to darken everything up. So 9 overprints here, and then here we're going to have just 1. Another way to get even more ink is come to this color adjust tab here, and then click maybe texture. So we'll name this texture and click add. So we can add 50 to all of these. And what that's going to do is really put more ink output out of these print heads. This is really maximizing every aspect of these print heads. So now that job is ready to go. Simply run it, and then you'll send that to your laser and cut it. But this is how we go about building with grayscales. This is giving me highs and lows. This isn't necessarily how I'm going to build if I'm just building one layer. You can bring everything in black when you're doing that and use the color replacement tab. But this is going to give me a lot of different contours because it's using the different ink values for that grayscale. So give this a shot. I think you'll love how it comes out. Feel free to give us a call if you got any questions, or shoot me an email. I'm here to help. Appreciate y'all.